वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो भगवते वैवस्वताय मृत्यवे ब्रह्मविद्याचार्याय नचिकेतसे च। You can repeat the mantra, first mantra of the second chapter, first section. Paranchikani vyatranat swayambhuh
पराञ्चिकानि व्यतृणत् स्वयम्भूः
तस्मात् परं पश्यति नान्तरात्मन्
तस्मात् परां पश्यति नान्तरात्मन्
कश्चिद्धीरः प्रत्यगात्मानमैक्षत आवृतचक्षुरमृतत्वमिच्छन्
आवृतचक्षुरमृतत्वम् इच्छन्
परांची
अंचन्ति गच्छन्ति इति
गच्छन्ति इति
खानि तदुपलक्षितानि श्रोत्रादीनि इन्द्रियाणि खानि इति उच्यन्ते। पराञ्चेव शब्दादिविषयप्रकाशनाय प्रवर्तन्ते। यस्मादेवं स्वाभाविकानि तानि
स्वाभाविकानि तानि
व्यतृणत्
तृणत्
हिंसितवान् हननं कृतवान् इत्यर्थः।
हिंसितवान् हननं कृतवान् इत्यर्थः।
कोऽसौ
कोऽसौ
स्वयंभूः परमेश्वरः स्वयम् एव स्वतन्त्रः भवति सर्वदा।
स्वयंभूः परमेश्वरः स्वयमेव स्वतन्त्रः भवति
सर्वदा न परतन्त्र इति
सर्वदा न परतन्त्र इति
तस्मात् परां
तस्मात्
पराग्रूपान्
परारूपान्
अनात्मभूतान्
अनात्मभूतान्
शब्दादीन् पश्यति उपलभते
शब्दादीन् पश्यति उपलभ्यते
उपलब्धा
उपलब्धा
न अन्तरात्मानम् इत्यर्थः।
अन्तरात्मानम् इत्यर्थः।
एवं स्वभावे अपि सति
एवं स्वभावे अपि सति
लोकस्य कश्चिन्नद्याः प्रतिस्रोतः प्रवर्तनम् इव
कश्चिदध्यायाः प्रतिशोस्त्रप्रवर्तनम् इव
यः धीमान् विवेकी
धीमान् विवेकी
प्रत्यगात्मानम् प्रत्यक्ष असौ आत्मा च इति प्रत्यगात्मा
प्रत्यक्षो आत्मा प्रत्यगात्मा
प्रतीच्यैव आत्मशब्दः रूढः लोके न अन्यस्मिन्
प्रतीच्यैव आत्मशब्दः रूढः लोकः न अन्यस्मिन्
व्युत्पत्तिपक्षे अपि
व्युत्पत्तिपक्षे अपि
तत्र एव आत्मशब्दः वर्तते।
तत्र एव आत्मशब्दः वर्तते।
यच्चाप्नोति यदा दत्ते यच्छाति विषयानिह यच्छास्य सन्ततो भावः तस्मादात्मेति कीर्त्यते इति आत्मशब्दव्युत्पत्तिस्मरणात् तं प्रत्यगात्मानं स्वं स्वभावम् ऐक्षत् अपश्यत् पश्यति इत्यर्थः। छन्दसि काल अनियमात् कथं पश्यति इति उच्यते। I think we have to see from here. Katham pashyati iti uchyate. Pratyagatma, it is karmadaraya samasa. Pratyakcha so atma cha pratyagatma. For the word atma, the vyutpatti we have seen. Rudi artha as well as vyutpatti artha. We have seen for Vyutpatti, Bhagavad Pada he quoted from the Linga Puranam. आपनोति, व्याप्नोति इति आत्मा, यत् आदत्ते इति आत्मा, विषयान् अत्ति इति आत्मा, सन्ततः भावः इति आत्मा. All these are vyutpatti of the word Atma. And in the word Pratyekatma, it is no. Pratyekatma is Atma iti, that which is inner. Inner means that which is the Adhisthana, that which is the Swarupa of an individual. That is Pratyekatma iti prasiddhaha, loke prasiddhaha. Tam Pratyak Atmanam Aikshata, which is Aikshata. Aikshata is lung form. So Aikshata, in the Moolam it is Aikshata. Pratyekatmanam Aikshata. Aikshata is Ikshthatu. Even the Bhashya, I think it's a typo. It must be Aikshata is equal to Pashyat is equal to Pashyati. Sabhavam Aikshata, then Apashyat, which is equal to Pashyati. Ityarthaha. That should be the reading. So Aikshata is Pratyekatmanam Aikshat. Yeah, in the Moolam it is Pratyekatmanam Aikshat. Aikshat only is there, yes. Okay, it must be Aikshata because Ikshadatu Atmanipadi. So it's correct, there is no typo here. Aikshat. 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 Upanishad uses the Kriyapadam Aikshat. Ikshadatu, which is an Atmanipadi Padidatu, for which the Upanishad uses the Parasmepadi Pratyaya Aikshat. And also another thing is Aikshata is lung form, and Veda doesn't have any time constraint. So it can use as any lakara. Veda doesn't need to maintain the kala. There is no lat, lung and all for Veda. It can use. So therefore, Bhashyakara says, Aikshat is equal to Apashyat, lung form, which is equal to Pashyati iti. Kala aniyamat. There is no the rule for the usage of the verbal tense for the Veda. So Veda can use any Kriya Padam, any Lakara. So therefore, Kala aniyamat, Pashyati ityartaha. Now, Pashyati, Kaha Pashyati, Dhiraha, Dhiman, Viveki, Purushaha Pashyati. Kim Pashyati, Pratyak Atmanam Pashyati. He says the Pratyak Atma. Pratyak Atmanam Pashyati. See means not with the physical eyes. He recognizes the Atma to be himself. Dhiraha, Viveki, Jnani ityartaha. So, a person, a discriminating person, a Viveki, a wise person, a Jnani, he recognizes the Atma. He recognizes the Atma to be himself. And the Atma, which is the Adhisthana, which is Sat, which pervades everything as Sat, without which nothing can have existence, that which gives existence, because of which everything is, that which is self-evident, which is self-shining, because of which everything is shining, that Dhiraha Pashyati. Dhiraha pashyati, he recognizes, he appreciates that Atma, which is himself. Swayam eva iti. Swabhavam. Pratyek Atmanam swam swabhavam pashyati. Katam pashyati iti uchyate. How does he see? Katam pashyati iti uchyate. We will read the next line. Avrita chakshuhu.
आवृतचक्षुः
Avrutam vyavrutam chakshuhu shrotraadikam.
आवृतं
चक्षुः
व्यावृतश्रोत्रादिगम्
Indriyajatam
इन्द्रियजातम्
ashesha vishayat yasya saha avruta chakshuhu.
अशेषविषयात् यस्य सः आत्मचक्षुः
चक्षुः
Avruta chakshuhu is a person. It's a person. It's a qualifier for the dhiraha, viveki. Vishayebhyaha avrutam. Vyavrutam chakshuhu. Chakshu stands for all the indriyas. Shotradini indriyani. Indriya ganaha. Indriya samuha. Indriya jatam. Group. It represents all the indriya, the group of indriyas. Karmi indriya, jnani indriya. So therefore, avrutam, shotradini, indriya samuha, indriya jatam, yena saha, saha, that person pashyati. Katam pashyati, how does he recognizes the Atma? If you ask, the one whose eyes are withdrawn. The eye stands for not the physical eye. Physical eye is required for the transaction. So it means sense organs. It means the sense organs are turned away. That is, the attraction for the sense objects are turned away. He may interact with the world, but he is not taken over by that. That is called avrutam. Avrutam means even though he interacts with the sense objects, but he is not taken away by the sense objects. He has say over his sense organs, so that it doesn't go after sense objects. So avrutam, vyavrutam, turned away. Shotradikam indriya jatam. Jata is samuha, the group of indriyas. Turned away from what? Vishayat. Vishaya is indriya. Vishayebhyaha. Ashesha. Ashesha is not leaving anything, completely, totally. Ashesha. Avrita chakshuhu. The one who has withdrawn the sense organs from the sense objects completely. Completely means whatever is required for the worldly transaction, that much he maintains is not carried over by the sense objects. That is the meaning. Saha viveki. Saha viveki dhiraha purushaha sadhana chatushtaya sampannaha, who has got shama dhamma, who has got viveka vairagya, that person. So indirectly, sadhana chatushtaya sampatti is indicated. It is for the sadhaka, it is a means for the sadhaka. For a sadhaka, what is sadhya for a jnani, which becomes a sadhana for the sadhaka. So this is natural for a jnani. This avrita chakshuhu, chakshutvam is natural for a jnani, which is the sadhana for a sadhaka. So we can take it as a sadhaka, or can be a siddha also, can be a jnani also. That person pashyati. Continuing. Saha evam.
सह एवं
संस्कृतः प्रत्यगात्मानं पश्यति.
संस्कृतः
संस्कृतः
प्रत्येगात्मानं
प्रत्यगात्मानं
पश्यति
पश्यति.
Sanskritah, the person who is refined, who has got Samskritaha, is not a Prakrita Purusha, he is a Samskrita Purusha, who has got mastery over the sense organs. Saha Purushaha Pratyahatmanam Pashyati. He recognizes the Pratyak Atma to be himself. Nahi
नहि
Bahya Vishayalochana Paratvam
बाह्यविषयालोचनपरत्वम्
Pratyagatmekshanam
प्रत्यगात्मेक्षणम्
Pratyagatmekshanam cha
प्रत्यगात्मेक्षणं च
ekasya sambhavati.
एकस्य सम्भवति.
Sambhavati. Na sambhavati. Na should be connected to the Kriya Pada. Not possible. Na sambhavati. What is not possible? Bhagya Vishaya Alochana Paratvam Pratyagatma Ikshanam Pratyagatmekshanam cha ekasya. Ekasya na sambhavati. One cannot be committed to Atma and Anatma at the same time. One cannot see both Atma and Anatma at the same time. If you see Atma, there is no Anatma. If you see Atma everywhere, Brahma everywhere, you don't see Anatma. If you see Anatma everywhere, everything to be Anatma, including your body, mind, senses, thoughts, cognition, all the emotions. If you see everything as Anatma, there is no Atma. You won't be able to see Atma. So you lose sight of yourself when you see Anatma. When you see Atma, you don't see Anatma. Everything is Atma. When you see clay alone, there is no pot. Even though you see different objects made of clay, different sizes, different shapes, but you recognize everything to be the same clay. You see clay, that clay buddhi is there. In spite of seeing different objects which have got different utility in the empirical world and different shapes, Rupa Veda is there, Varna Veda is there, but everything is made of clay. You have the insight. You have the insight to see everything as clay. That is clay buddhi. Gate clay buddhi. Gate mrit buddhi. You see everything as mrit. Whereas if you see everything as distinct objects, pot is there and plate is there, lid is there, jar is there. You see everything, each object as distinct from another object. Then you lose sight of the material, the clay, the substance, the clay. That is Anatma Buddhi. Because you don't see the very substance out of which everything is made. So it depends on what you see. For a Jnani, everything is Atma. There is no Anatma at all. In fact, if you ask him, if you tell him that this world is a cause for samsara, this world which consists of objects and things, it causes pain, it causes problem, then we will ask you, where is Anatma? It dismisses everything. There is no Anatma Prapancha at all. Everything is Atma. For him, there is no Anatma. That is what Gaudapada ji will do in Mandukya Karika. That's called Praudavada. In fact, he will dismiss even the vyavahara, empirical reality also he will dismiss. It is not there. Where is that? Where is the pot? There is no pot. Only clay is there. Where is the vyavahara? Where is the vyavahara prapancha? It is only, everything is paramarthika, Brahma only. There's nothing other than Brahma. That is the vision of the Jnani. So you will dismiss even the empirical world. That is called Praudavada. Praudavada. Dismissing everything and seeing only Brahma. There is a beautiful shloka in Swarupa Nirupanam by Shankara Bhagavatpada. Dantini daru vikare daru tiro bhavati sopi tatraiva jagati tatha paramatmanyapi jagat tirodate. Dantini daru vikari. That is, you see Dantini is elephant. It has got Danta. Dantaha asti, therefore Dantini. You see an elephant which is made of daru, wood. You see an elephant made of wood. The elephant is not real, it is made of wood only. But when you see the elephant is so real, you forget the wood. You see the real elephant there. The form and the name of the elephant are so real, so you don't see the material, the wood. You see only the elephant, which is real for you. Similarly, when you focus on the wood, then you don't see the elephant. The elephant is not visible to you. And therefore that elephant is, it's not a, even though it was frightening when you see only the elephant. Now it is no more a cause for fear. Because you don't see the elephant, it is good. Suddenly you saw the elephant, the wooden elephant, and you thought it to be real and you were afraid. But now, since you see only the wood, not the real elephant, therefore you don't get frightened. There is no fear in you. So only one thing is possible at a time. Either you see the wood or you see the elephant. Both cannot be seen simultaneously. Both cannot be given equal importance. In Tamil, we have a beautiful shloka in Tirumandiram. I think some of you would have heard that shloka. Parattai maraitadu mamada yanai, marathil maraindadu mamada yanai. Parattai maraithana parmudal boodam, parathil maraindana parmudal boodame. Maram means wood. The same shloka which is there in Swarupa Nirupanam, the same shloka which is there in Tirumandiram. Maram means the wood, Yana is elephant, Marattai maraitadu, it is Tirobhavati, Sanskritam Tirobhavati. Dantini daru vikare daruhu tirobhavati, because you see only the elephant, therefore the wood is not visible. Similarly, if you see Marathil maraindadu mamada yanai, Marathil maraindadu mamada yanai, Marattai maraitadu mamada yanai. If you see elephant, you don't see the wood. If you see wood, you don't see the elephant. Similarly, if you see the Parattai, para is Brahma. If you see Brahma, you don't see the Jagat. If you see Jagat, you don't see Brahma. So only one thing is possible at a time. So you cannot appreciate Atma and Atma simultaneously. So therefore, if it is Anatma, then it involves karma. If it is Atma, there is no karma involved. So appreciating both Atma and Anatma, if somebody says it can be done, then indirectly is saying indirectly is advocating jnana karma samuchaya. That is not possible. If you see anatma, everything is other than you, then to gain that karma is required. If you see everything as atma, which is not different from you, it is purely jnana. So, therefore, seeing anatma, atma simultaneously, and that too with equal importance, it is nothing but saying that for moksha you need jnana and karma. Jnana karma samuchaya. That is not possible. You can see only one thing at a time. Two things not possible. That's what here Bhashikara says. Bhagya Vishaya Alochana Paratvam. Paratvam, the commitment. Commitment to the Bhagya Vishaya. Bhagya Vishaya, this Jagat, the external objects, the Prapancha, Bhagya Prapancha. So your commitment to focusing on the external world objects and Pratyagatma Ikshanam, appreciating the Pratyagatma, recognition of Pratyagatma. These two, Pratyagatma Ikshanam cha ekasya, together, ekasya, for the same person, ekasya referring to the person, dhirasya, vivekinaha, ekasya, for the same person, not possible, na sambhavati. Na sambhavati. Bhagya Vishaya Alochana Paratvam, it should be one word. Bhagya Vishaya Lochana Paratvam. Bhagya Vishaya Lochana Paratvam, one word. Pratyagatma Ikshanam cha ekasya na sambhavati. Not possible. So you cannot dwell upon the Bhagya Prapancha, and also you cannot appreciate the Pratyagatma. Both are not possible for the same person at the same time. The time is important. Not same time, it is not possible. At the same time, only one thing is possible. Either you see Anatma, either you see Bhagya Vishaya, or you see Pratyagatma. Therefore, Avrata Chakshuhu, the Viveki, Dhiraha Pashyati. Therefore, a Viveki Pashyati. Since Viveki as the vision, since the Jnani as a vision, therefore he sees only Atma. Therefore, if you ask him about, if you question about Anatma Prapancha, he will ask you, where is Anatma? Anatma is not there. So, therefore, only one thing is there for him at a time. There are no two things. For him, everything is Atma. Iti Bhashakara beautifully says, it's an important line. Pratyagatmanam pashyati means ekasya bhagya vishaya lochana paratvam pratyagatma ikshanam ekasya na sambhavati. Pratyagatmanam eva pashyati dhiraha. Continuing. Kimartam
Kimartam punaha
ittam mahata prayasena
Mahata
prayasena
bhava pravritti nirodham krutva
Swabhava
pravriti nirodham krutva
dhiraha pratyagatmanam pashyati.
Dhiraha pratyagatmanam
Pashyati
Ityuchyate.
ityuchyate.
Kimartam punaha. For what purpose again? For what purpose again? Ittam, in this manner. Mahata prayasena svabhava pravritti nirodham krutva. Mahata prayasena. With great effort. Prayasa, effort. Shramena. Prayasena, shramena. Svabhava pravritti nirodham krutva. Svabhava pravritti is the nature of the sense organs going outward, going towards sense objects. That is Svabhava. So Svabhava Pravritti, Nirodham Krutva, containing that, disciplining that, withdrawing that. Nirodham Krutva. Svabhava Pravritti Nirodham Krutva. So, Svabhava Pravrittehe Nirodham. Nirodham is disciplining, regulating, withdrawing. Withdrawing the natural tendency of the sense organs going towards sense objects. Svabhava Pravritti. Nirodham Krutva. Dhiraha Pratyekhatmanam Pashyati. Dhiraha Viveki Pratyekhatmanam. He sees the Pratyekhatma. For what purpose? For Kimartam Punah. For what purpose then the Dhiraha Purushaha, the Viveki, he recognizes the Pratyekhatma, having brought about the disciplining of his natural tendency through great effort. Why? For what purpose? Iti uchyate. That is being said. That being said. There should be a purpose for withdrawing the sense organs. For withdrawing the sense organs from the sense objects. Without purpose, why should you bring? Because sense organs gives you not only it is only a bhoga vishya, it also gives you knowledge about the things. If it gives knowledge also, in addition to enjoyment, then why should he withdraw? So for that, Bhashyakara says, Amritatvam,
Amritatvam,
Amarana Dharmatvam,
Amarana Dharmatvam,
Nitya Svabhavatam Ichan,
Nitya Subhavatam,
Atmanaha Ityartaha.
Atmanaha.
The reason is said here. Because the person is a mumukshu. The person is a mumukshu. Amritatvam is moksham. Moksham ichan. Moksha prapti kamanaya. Pratyekhatmanam pratyak chaitanya bhutam atmanam aikshat. Sakshat karoti. For him, the only desire is moksha. Sattvika Icha. Moksha Icha is Sattvika Icha. So Amritatvam is equal to Amarana Dharmatvam, which is equal to Nitya Svabhavatam. Amritatvam has got Tvapratyaya, the status of being not subject to death, mortality. Mrita is death. Amrita is opposite to that. Tva, the status of being. Amritasya bhavaha amritatvam, tasya bhavaha tvatalu. So tadita pratyaya, tva or ta. So amritatvam, it is there in the moolam. Amritasya bhavaha amritatvam, the status of not being subject to death. That is amritatvam, which is equal to amarana dharmatvam. Amarana dharma. Dharmanaha bhavaha. Amarana dharmanaha bhavaha. Amarana dharmatvam. Amarana dharmatvam. That is the status of the status of being that which is not subject to mortality. Amarana dharmatvam. Nitya sabhavatam. That is also the same sabhavatam. Tadita pratyaya. Ta pratyaya, this Strilinga pratyaya. One is Tva is Napumsakalinga, Ta is Strilinga. Nitya Svabhavatam, the status of being Nitya, permanent. So Nitya Svabhavatam, Amarana Dharmatvam, Ichan Shatranta, referring to the person. Ichan Atmanaha Amritatvam. Atmana, that is Atmanaha mokshaya, mokshartam. Atma mokshartam. To free oneself. To free oneself, that is moksha. Moksha ichuhu, the person. Moksham ichan. That is the reason. Atmanaha icchan, amrtatvam icchan. Desiring moksha, he becomes avarta chakshu. He wants to be free from samsara. He wants moksha. Therefore, he wants jnanam. Jnanam to see everything as atma. Jnanam to see oneself and the entire jagat as not different from oneself as atma. So that jnanam is required. Therefore, jnanam alone gives freedom. Jnanam alone gives amrtatvam, freedom from samsara. Therefore only. Why is a avarta chakshuhu? Because he is a mumukshu. He wants moksha. He wants freedom. Therefore only. Therefore only mahata prayasena sabhava pravritti nirodham karoti saha iti. So the answer is given for the question what asked before. Bhashyakara connects the words in the mantra and by asking question and giving answers. So therefore, pratyekatma darshanam is amritatva praptihi. Pratyekatma darshanaya sabhava pravritti nirodham karaniyam. Therefore only. And this jnanam of pratyekatma is possible only for the person who is an avarta chakshuku. That is a connection. Then the next mantra. For the next mantra, Bhashyakara gives a Sangati. You can read the Sangati. Yattavat
यतावत्
Svabhavikam
स्वाभाविकम्
Parageva Anatmadarshanam
प्रागेव अनात्मदर्शनम्
Tadatmadarshanasya
तदात्मदर्शनस्य
Pratibandha Karanam
प्रतिबन्धकारणम्
Vidya
अविद्या
Tat Pratikulatvat
तत्प्रतिकूलत्वात्
Yacha Parakshu Yacha Parakshu eva
पराक्षो एव
Avidya Upapradarshiteshu
अविद्या
उपप्रदर्शितेषु
Pradarshiteshu Drishtadrishteshu Bhogeshu Trishna
दृष्टादृष्टेषु भोगेषु तृष्णा
Abhyam Avidya Trishnabhyam
अभ्याम् अविद्या तृष्णाभ्याम्
Pratibadhatmadarshanah.
प्रतिबद्धात्मदर्शनाः.
Two things are talked about. That is why Tabhyam Avidya Trishnabhyam up to the Tat Pratikulatvat Avidya. Then the next part is Trishna. So referring to those two. Sabhavikam Parageva Anatmadarshanam Tadatmadarshanasya Pratibandhakaranam Avidya Tat Pratikulatvat. Number one. Yacha Parakshayeva Avidya Upa Pradashiteshu Drishtadrishteshu Bhogeshu Trishna. Number two. Tabhyam refer to these two. Tabhyam Avidya Trishnabhyam Pratibadhatma Darshanaha. The same topic only continues. The same topic only. That is the person who is an extrovert, whose sense organs are Bhagirmukha, will continue to be a samsari. For him, Atmadarshanam is not possible. Whereas for an Avrata Chakshu, Atmadarshanam is possible because he is committed to moksha and therefore is committed to gaining jnanam. Therefore, Pratyekatmanam Pashyati. So therefore, here Bhashikara says, Yat tavat swabhavikam. Yat tavat swabhavikam. Swabhavikam is that which is natural. What is natural? Paragyeva anatma darshanam. That is natural. Anatma darshanam is natural. Here we are talking about a aviveki. For aviveki, it is natural. Parak eva. Parak is external. Parak eva anatma darshanam. Perceiving, that is recognizing, appreciating the anatma is natural. Anatma includes anatma is that which is not atma. It includes the entire prapancha. Anatma. He says everything as different from himself. That is anatma darshanam, dvaita buddhi. Dvaita buddhi. That is swabhavikam. Born with dvaita buddhi. We are all born with dvaita buddhi. Therefore, we appreciate dvaita prapancha. That is swabhavikam. Then, tat atma darshanasya pratibandhakaranam. What is atma darshanasya pratibandhakaranam? Tat refers to this anatma darshanam. Parakeva anatma darshanam. That anatma darshanam is referred to by the word tadatma darshanasya. That tat in tadatma darshanasya refers to anatma darshanam. Tat referring to anatma darshana. Anatma darshana. Tat atma darshanasya pratibandhakaranam. That anatma darshanam is the cause for being an obstacle to atma darshanam. If you see anatma, you don't see atma. Anatma darshanam asti chet, atma darshanam na bhavati. So, anatma darshanam is swabhavikam. Therefore, atma darshanam na sambhavati. Why? Because anatma darshanam is the cause for not having atma darshanam. It is an obstacle. It's pratibandha. Pratibandha karanam. Anatma darshanam is a pratibandha karanam for atma darshanam. The perception of the anatma, which is the jagat bhagya vishaya, which is anatma, it is a cause for the obstacle to appreciate the atma. So anatma darshana causing obstruction to enjoy, to have atma darshanam. Okay. This anatma darshanam, it requires the buddhi. It requires the stolatvam of the buddhi. The buddhi is not that much endowed with a discerning ability to see the atma. There is absence of sukshmatvam of the buddhi. Because buddhi is not sukshma, therefore it doesn't appreciate atma. It can see only the pot, cannot see the clay, the very substance out of which the pot is made. So, because the buddhi is stula, therefore it will not see atma. There is no atma darshanam. It is obsessed with only anatma things. And this anatma darshanam is what? It is avidya. Atma darshanasya pratibandha karanam, which is anatma darshanam, which is avidya, which is ignorance. Your mind is occupied with anatma, therefore avidya. And this avidya only propels you to have kama, and therefore karma, avidya, kama, karma, the whole thing comes, samsara walks in. So, this avidya, which is in the form of anatma darshanam, is the cause, is the karanam for the pratibandha of atma darshanam. So, therefore, anatma darshanam is avidya. That is what is talked about. Avidya. For that only this sentence. Parageva anatma darshanam tat atma darshanasya pratibandha karanam avidya tat pratikulatvat. Tat pratikulatvat. What pratikulatvat? This avidya. Why avidya is pratikula? Avidya is pratikula because it prevents you from appreciating, recognizing the Atma. So, Anatma Darshanam is obstacle, pratikula for Atma Darshana. Therefore, avidya is pratikula. Avidya as a status of being non-conduciveness to appreciate Atma Darshanam. Therefore, tat pratikulatvat. Atma Darshana pratikulatvat. Atma Darshana pratikulatvat. It is virodhi. Avidya is virodhi, jnana virodhi. That is what is referred to by the word pratikula. The status of being opposite, not conducive to have Atma Darshanam. What? Anatma Darshanam. What is that? Avidya. So, avidya is that which obstructs from having, from gaining, from appreciating the Atma Darshanam. So, therefore, avidya, that is number one. Then, yacha trishna bhogeshu parakshu eva drishteshu avidya upapradashiteshu yacha trishna is the icha, the desire for what? Desire for bhogeshu, bhoga vishayas are parakshu, not inside, external. Bhagya prapancha, the sense objects, referring to the sense objects. Drishteshu. Drishta vishaya, adrishta vishaya. Drishta vishaya, what you see in the world. Adrishta vishaya, what you will be seeing after this life, going to the other loka. Sarga lokadi. Sarga loka, etc. The bhoga, which are experienced in those lokas. Adrishteshu. Sarga loka bhogeshu. Drishta is what you see immediately. Iha. Adrishta refers to amutra. So, iha amutra bhogeshu, with regard to them, the bhoga, with regard to the enjoyments of the objects in this world as and in the other world, which is not seen. So, they are all parakshu only. They are external only. So, the trishna, the desire with regard to them, is caused by avidya. Avidya upapradashiteshu, which are caused by this avidya, this ignorance. This is caused by this ignorance. Avidya upapradashiteshu drishteshu bhogeshu trishna, that desire. Now, tabhyam. Tabhyam refers to avidya trishnabhyam. These two, avidya and trishna. This avidya is ignorance, trishna is the desire. So, avidya trishnabhyam pratibadda atma darshanaha. Pratibaddam atma darshanam yesham te. Atma darshanam is obstructed for whom? Because of these two, referring to them. Pratibadda atma darshanaha, referring to the people whose Atma Darshanam is pratibadda, obstructed, inhibited by these two, avidya, trishna, darshanaha. What happens to such people whose the vision of the Atma Darshanam is obstructed by this avidya and trishna? That is said by the next mantra. So this is the Sangati, beautiful Sangati. Now we will read the next mantra. Parachakama nanuyanti balaha.
Parachakamanuyanti balaha.
Te mrityoryanti vitatasya pasham.
Te
Tasya pasham.
Atha dhira amrutatvam viditva.
अथ धीरामृतत्वं
अमृतत्वं
विदित्वा
विदित्वा
ध्रुवमध्रुवेष्विह न प्रार्थयन्ते
ध्रुवमध्रुवकेष्टिभिः न भाषयन्ते
बालाः कामान् अनुयन्ति पराचकामान् अनुयन्ति बालाः. Balaha generally, we know the word bala to be the boy, the child, but here not literally child. That is, the people who have the desire, who have this commitment to Bhagya Prapancha, gaining the objects, or committed to enjoying the objects of the Bhagya Prapancha, Bhagya Vishaya. They are called Balaha. They are not yet grown up. They are not yet matured people. Because they have Anatma Darshanam. Therefore, they are referred to by the word Balaha. Balaha Anuyanti. Parachakaman Anuyanti Balaha. So they are Balas. They are children. Anuyanti. Therefore, they go after. They go after what? Parachakaman. Parachaha Kaman. It is the karma for Anuyanti, going after. So, Parachakaman is external, Bhagya Vishayan. Parachakaman is equal to Bhagya Vishayan. Parachaha is Dvitya Vibhakti Bhagavachanam. And Kaman, Dvitya Vibhakti Bhagavachanam. So, Balaha, Parachakaman Anuyanti. Balaha is Alpa Prajnaha. They don't have the wisdom, the knowledge. Therefore, they are called Balaha. So, these people, Balaha, Parachaha, that is external, Bhagyan, Kaman, that is the objects. The objects, Kamyante iti Kamaha, Karmani Vitpatti, referring to the objects, the sense objects, Kaman. Drishta Shabdadi Vishayan. That the Kaman is, Parachak Kaman is Bhagya Vishayan. That Vishaya could be Drishta or it could be Adrishta. Shabdadi Vishayan. Shabda available for all the sense organs. Indriyas. So Drishta Shabdadi Vishayan Anuyanti. Means they appreciate. Bhajante. Indriyahi Bhajante. Therefore, they are called Vishaya Bhajaha. Vishaya Bhajaha. We have seen the same previously in the first chapter. Nachiketa says the same word, Vishaya Bhajaha, when Yamadharmaraja tempts him, he says that he is not committed to enjoying the Vishayas. The same word is used. I don't remember it immediately. Anyway, so Vishaya Bhajaha, Indriyahi Bhajante, Te Balaha, Vishaya Bhajaha. Even though they are Balaha means not physically Bala, they are Purushaha, but Alpa Prajnaha, they Anuyanti, they go after. They go after Bhagyan Vishayan, Parachaha Kaman iti. Therefore, Te Mrityoho yanti vitatasya pasham. Mrityoho yanti. Mrityu is right standing. He is the person who is giving this Upanishad knowledge to Nachiketa. So he talks about himself. Pasham, Mrityoho Pasham. Pasham is not Tamil Pasham. Pasha is noose. The trap. The trap of the Mrityu. That is myself, Yamdharmaraja says. Mrityoha Pasham yanti. Yanti means they enter. They enter. Te refers to Parachakaman Anuyanti Balaha. Te refers to Balaha, those people. Mrityoho yanti. Vitatasya Mrityoho Pasham, which is Vitata. Vitata means which is spread, which is well spread. Vitatasya pasham, which is everywhere, which is well spread. Vitata, the word tata is derived from the tan dhatu. Tanoti, tanutaha, tanvanti. Tan. Fifth gana dhatu, tan dhatu. With ta pratyaya, you get tata. Tatam. So, tatam means which is all pervasive. That is called tatam, all pervading, tatam. Vitatasya means which is well spread, expansive. So they remain trapped in mrityu, which is everywhere, which is well spread. So therefore, what is mrityu? This avidya and the kama, and because of that they do karma. So this avidya, kama, karma, which is a cause for karma pala, and therefore it causes for punarjanma, and again they come and continue to be a person having this avidya and kama, and again doing karma, punarapi maranam, punarapi janam. This is the cycle of mrityu. This is the trap. They get caught in this trap, which is vitatam. So this is the condition of the people who are committed to enjoying the sense objects, bhoga vishaya. Therefore, atha dhiraha amrtatvam viditva dhruvam adrveshu iga na prartayante. Therefore, dhiraha, that is the it's vivekis, vivekinaha. So, amrtatvam viditva, having known this amrtatvam, having understood this amrtatvam, that atma, pratyekatma to be oneself, and knowing that is moksha, amrtatvam viditva, adrveshu dhruvam na prartayante. Adrveshu, that which is not permanent. Among the permanent objects, impermanent objects, adruva. Adrveshu dhruvam iha na prartayante. Therefore, they don't go after, they don't seek dhruvam among the adruvam. They don't seek permanent among the impermanent things. Here everything is impermanent. Whether it is iha or amutra, everything is impermanent because they are bhoga vishaya. So among the bhoga vishaya, to seek the nitya vastu, dhruva is simply a sign of ignorance, childishness, stupidity, that they don't do because they are dhiraha, they are viveki. So therefore, dhruveshu adruvam iha na prartayante. They don't go after, they don't seek amrtatvam in adruvam. Amrtatvam is swarupa avasthana lakshanam amrtatvam viditva adruveshu samsare anitya paleshu adruveshu madhye nitya palam na prartayante na icchanti ityartaha. They don't desire anitya palam because they are committed to having the vision of Atma, which is nitya, that is nitya palam. Whereas anything other than this being samsara, it is adruva, anitya palam. Therefore, they don't desire. Na prartayante, na icchanti. Because that desire alone is the pratibandha karanam. So therefore, they have overcome that obstacle. So therefore, they don't go after anatma. They are atmadarshinaha, vivekinaha. Ataha na prartayante iti. The next shloka. We will see the bhashyam in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवादः जी।